Hey guys, it's Maymay and it's time for another Tupelo Designs LLC design video. Today we're going to work on the flip book from Teresa Collins. Is it called a flip book? Yep, a flip book. And when I asked you guys what you guys wanted to see, a lot wanted to see the tree, and most everybody after that wanted to see the book. So I thought this would be fun. And I want to take this out of this plastic because it's kind of bright. Okay, so if you haven't seen the flip book, it's a Teresa Collins book, and I got this from Tupelo Designs LLC. And what happens is it has pages in it, and you pull this little clear tab, and when you do, all the pages like flip. Ergo, flip book, right? Okay, so we're going to work on this today, and I also have this to demo from Tupelo Designs, and this is so pretty. This is a Sizzix die. And it's kind of a multi-layer die, which is super cool. But I want to show you something. I've never gotten a Sizzix kit like this. I want to show you how this comes. It comes in a clear plastic, but look at this container it comes in. This is a very nice storage envelope that comes with the dies, which I think is awesome. What a great... more companies should do that, you know, where when you buy the stuff, it comes with an awesome storage container like that. I just wanted to show off that. So what I have here is the Peace, Love, and Joy die, and it comes with this Joy die set, so you can do a little stacking. And what I thought was, this will be perfect for the cover. Isn't that cute? I thought this would be really cute to layer it up. Okay, so for paper, what I'm going to use is the 12 Days of Christmas 8x8 pad. I love this, and I want to play with textures and colors, and I think this looks so good with the craft cardstock. I mean, with the, you know, the craft color of the book. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get started, and I want to start by covering this, and the side. I want to go ahead and do that so I can work on the front with this die. And the thing about this die, let me show you in the picture. This die needs 3 different pieces of paper because you need a base that'll show through. You need one piece that you cut the actual die with, and then you need a separate coordinating piece to cut Joy with. So we need to pick 3 pieces of paper that work together basically, but I wanted that to make sense. And I think I want to use, I really like, there's such pretty paper in here. Oh, y'all know I love this plaid. Let's see how this plaid looks coming through. I like that a lot. I think I'm going to use the plaid for the actual solid background. And then I want to cut, now I got to find what I want to cut this actual die in. And it needs to be more of a solid so that you can read it. And this green would be really pretty, I think. Let's look at it with the plaid. Yep, I'm going to do that green. And now I want to find when I'm going to cut this Joy in and layer on top of the green. And it can be a print again because now it's going kind of on top of a solid. So let's just see. Probably something in the red family. That's kind of cute. Let's use this. This will look cool on there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cover this with paper. And I'm going to decide which papers I want to cover it with. I think I'm just going to do the plaid. And because I was going to use that plaid in the back of that die, I think I'm just going to cover the whole thing in the plaid because I really like that. And I have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So it's time to measure. I think this is 6x6. 6. Oh, it's a little more than 6x6. It's 6x6 1/4. So I'm going to do 5 3/4 by 6. So that's what I'm going to cut twice. And while I've got my trimmer out and those paper scraps, I'm going to go ahead and measure this guy. It is 1/2 inch. So I'm going to cut 3/8 by 6. Now because this album is going to take a lot of, you know, wear and tear, I'm going to go ahead and use the sticky tape for this, which you can also get from Tupelo Designs. The reason is sometimes ATG can kind of pull away, and so I want to make sure this sticks really well. So I'm just going to use my sticky tape, which sticks so good. Okay, so I've already taken the backing off all of those so you wouldn't have to watch me do that because that just gets tedious. And so now I'm going to adhere this paper to the book. Now, if you didn't have sticky tape, you could certainly do this with a wet glue, but I wouldn't do it with ATG. I feel like the ATG would release on this kind of cardboard feel. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Now let's do this guy on the front. And remember, it's taller than it is wide, so you got to get the right side lined up. This little album is going to be a big page. It's going to be quick, you know, like this would be something you could do gifts really fast, because once you got your measurements down, you could just cut multiples and be done. Trying to get that lined up just right. Alright, so look how cute it is already. Just a little plaid book. Okay, now let's do the die cutting for it. Alright, so to do the die cutting, I'm going to do the base first. And for the base, I'm going to use this green stripe. Now, do I want the stripe to go this way? Yeah, this will be good. And just put this on. Just like so. So I have an A plate, a B plate, and now a cutting plate, a C plate on top. And I have to run a shim through mine because it just doesn't cut tight enough. So I'm going to put this in and I'm going to run this through real quick. So I've run this one through and I wanted to show you, I like to show you the reveal. So now we just pop it out, just like this. Let me get my little tool. So just pop all this out. This is kind of fun. I don't know why. So delicate. Don't need that. Look how pretty it is. Isn't that cool? All right, I'm going to sit that aside. And now I'm going to go ahead and die cut those 3 letters, the joy letters. And there's something that I noticed about this that I thought I wanted to take advantage of. And you see that there's these little cutouts here. I'm going to use a white gel pen. And I'm going to color those while they're still in the die to kind of look like a highlight on the letter. There's that one. I think you could even run this through and emboss it and get that little shape embossed. But I just thought this would be neat to do it with a white gel pen. So here is Joy, all cut out and ready to go. Here is this part, and we will bring the cover back over. And I think I want to pop this up so it can really pop out. So I'm going to use some dimensionals back here. And I'm just going to put them everywhere I can put them. So I want to show you how much sticky I got on there. So you see how I just cut some pieces to fit and put a lot, because it's going to be on the cover. So I want to make sure I have a lot of adhesive and a lot of dimension to kind of support it. Okay, so I have all the sticky back removed, or all the little adhesive cover removed. And now it is time to put this guy on. This die is really neat. You could punch out a bunch of cards like this, you know, because that could be your card front. That's all you need. Look how cute. I like that. Okay, and now this Joy will go right on top of here. And I don't think I'm going to pop it up because having this popped up is probably enough for the cover of the book. So I'm going to actually just adhere them straight down. So I'm going to use some art glitter glue. I love this tip for this. It just gets into everything. And then let's place these guys on. That's really pretty. See how the patterns are just playing with each other? I really like that. That's not something I normally do, but I really like how that looks. Okay, let's go to the inside and start playing with more paper. So let's do an inside cover here. And the cool thing is you don't have to do a back cover because the way this works, see how that's kind of sealed shut? You really only have to do the inside and then each page. So I'm going to pick something cool. I am hoping, and I think he will, I think the Santa will fit right there. Take this one out and see. I'm going to see if I might have to cut him out just in a circle shape. I think I will. He's really cute though. I'm going to cut him out. So there we go. So I have the Santa cut out. Now I'm going to go through here and cut out a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm going to cut out 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I'm going to cut out these little postage stamps just with scissors. Just cut them out. So here's what I've cut out. I've cut out the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, the circle, and the postage stamps. I have a plan for these on these pages, but I'm thinking that I want to kind of do this over here. So let me find another piece to go behind here. I love this snowflake. I think it'll look really cute, and I want to measure again just to be sure before I cut it. I'm glad I measured because it's a little shorter, so I'm going to do 5.5 by 6 on this one. So that'll sit like that, and then my plan is to put you on here, and then to have this here. I think I want something round behind it, something kind of a little more solid. Let's see if this piece that I had left over will be enough. It will. So I have to cut this myself. No big deal. I'm just going to trace around it and then cut a little wider. Now I'm just going to freehand this, and if this kind of scares you, you can always use a die cut or one of the other circles from the paper. So that'll go like that. Now that is not a perfect circle, but I promise no one is going to look at that and notice that. So let's bring the book back over. We'll put this guy down. Okay, so I've got the adhesive on the back, and it goes this way. Line this guy up. Like so. Now, I'm just going to glue this one down with some wet adhesive, because this art glitter glue dries really quick. Go. I like playing with the colors and the textures all together. And I think I'm going to pop him up. I think that'll be cute. I'm going to use some foam tape because it's not quite as thick as my foam dots are. And this way he won't stick up too much because he's on the inside of the book. I'm just going to use some of this. Now, I know you can get foam tape from Tupelo Designs. It's not the same one. They have a 3M version, which will do exactly the same thing. Okay, and that's just one thickness, so he won't be too high. Then, because we traced that circle, we have a line to put him in. So he's lifted up a little bit. Too cute. And now I want to put this guy down here at the bottom, just like this. So he's going to need some of the same height foam tape on either end. Put a piece here and here. And then where he's going to cross over here, I'm going to put a little wet glue. Just a little bit. Okay, so I'll just center this guy here. Something like that. That is so cute. Isn't that cute? It almost looks like a snow globe. Maybe I should put something here to make it feel like a snow globe. Let us see what we can do about that. I'm just going to try something. I'm going to take this green paper, and I'm going to take this this adhesive circle, and I'm going to trace the inside of it. like so, and then cut out this circle. I'm doing a lot of circle cutouts, aren't I? Ooh, that went totally oval, which is even better. I guess that wasn't a perfect circle. So what's happened is this is not a perfect circle anymore, so it gave me an oval, which is cool, because here's what I'm thinking. I have my little book. I'm thinking I will cut this down, like at the bottom here, just straight across. So that'll be the bottom. And then where this meets, I'm going to put a little mark on either side. Like so. And I'm going to cut a little past that mark so I can tuck it under. This just might work. Let's see. I think it gives the feel of it. I think we need to see it better. Let me do one more thing. I have this piece of craft paper sitting off to the side. I'm going to do like I did the circle. I'm going to cut this. Well, first I'm going to trace this green. Like so. And then I'm going to cut it wider than that. So now I will adhere this to this, like so. Bring this back over, and I think we just made a snow globe, guys. It looks like it to me. Cool. Alright, let's put some adhesive on the back. So what do you think? Snow globe? I think it gives the feel of a snow globe. I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, so we have our front working, and we'll do something to the back later. We have our inside cover done, and now I just want to put paper on these. And this is where the challenge is going to come in, because in order to get to each of these pages, you're going to have to use the little flip portion, and each one of these pages is going to be a different size. So I'm going to measure this guy. So for this one, I'm going to cut it 5.5 by 5 3/4. Okay, so these are the two pieces I'm going to use for the front and the back of this first page, and I've already put the adhesive on, so I'm just going to release the backer. Okay, so I've got it released, and I want to work on this page here because I want this one to go there, and I cut it so that the writing and the postage stamps would look correct. So I'm just going to line this guy up. So now that first page is covered. And now I had a piece big enough here. Okay, so we'll lay this down, and now this can fit in here. So now that page is matted. Now we'll just take them one at a time. And I'm going to do that all the way through and not make you watch me do it. I'm going to measure each page separately, because like we said, each one is going to be a different size. And then we'll get back together when they're all covered. Alright guys, so here it is. Check this out. You ready? For the flip pages. How cute is that? Now I want to show you something I did. Remember I told you I had a plan, and these do lay flat once you open them out. I had a plan for these little postage things. I did this, but my camera didn't record it, so I'm going to show you again on another page. I just adhered these down on two sides to make like a photo pocket. So let me go to a different page and do some more. Let's do some on this page. So all you're going to do with these guys is decide where you want them, like that, and then just put adhesive on two sides. So this side and this side. And I am using wet adhesive, so whatever we put in there won't stick. and just adhere this down here, like so. And then I'm going to put another one in the top corner the same way, like this, so that if we want to stick a photo under there, these just work like photo corners. And those things are so cute. So we'll just let those dry. Now what I'm going to do is I'm taking this sheet that has all the little stickers, all the little tags and things on them, and I'm going to cut all of these out, and we'll use them throughout the book as well. So now I have all of these little guys cut out, and I want to use them on the different pages. And so let's start back at the beginning and see if we want to put any on that first page. Let's see. These little tags are super cute. Oh, I like this one. We could put this one here and treat it the same way we did that photo pocket. So if we want to put a picture here, we can slide it in, so just adhere it down on two sides, but then we can journal on it. So I'm going to do that with this art glitter glue again. Just on two sides. My plan for that is because these pages aren't extremely big, and so you're going to have some room to kind of tuck photos here and there. And you could make this an entire pocket, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do those two sides. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's say that you have a photo that's bigger than this. You can stick it in and still adhere it down and then journal about it. So won't that be cute there? These are so cute. I love them. Let's see. Do we want to put anything on this side? See, all these little journal spots are perfect for this. One thing you do want to remember is as you go through the book, your pages get smaller. So like some of these guys won't work as well. Of course, that'd make a good pocket. I may do that. But like back here, these are really smaller pages. So you'll want to use those smaller guys. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's put a smaller one down here, like in this area. One thing I did discover when I was doing all the matting is like these two pages, I'll show you. This page and this page were the same. So I could cut those mats the same. But, let me show you here. This page and this page was not the same as that, but they were the same as each other. So you didn't have to do every single page a different size, but pretty much. So, it wasn't too bad. Alright, so there's that. We probably should put something on this back page when it pulls out. Maybe this one. And this one, because it has to tuck under, maybe I shouldn't, because it has to tuck under and I don't want that to cause a block. So let's go back to where we can use some of these bigger ones. Oh, I want something on this plaid. This one would be pretty there. Just adhering two sides down. There's that one. And then this is a good spot. This would be pretty. I think I'm going to do this one like an actual pocket. So I'm going to do three sides of it. Then just adhere this down here. Like so. So that way either a photo can go above it or maybe some gift tags or something can go inside of it. We could even put these little guys in it. Oh, let's do it. That'll be cute. That will be really cute. We'll just put those in there and then we can use them for journal spots. That's cute. I like it. Okay, and then don't know about that one. Let's see if I have a spot big enough for this one. That can certainly be another pocket. Let's do that. So I put glue on three sides and just stick that down. Good deal. Okay. Good thing I did put something here. I still have this little guy left. One thing I'm noticing is back here as I open it, let me lay it down. Oh, I can't lay it down and pull it. Hold on a second. Let me open it and show you what I'm talking about. One thing I'm noticing is as I push this in, this little edge catches. So I think I'm going to mat this page too to kind of keep that from happening, because it's just kind of a lip, and as you push it'll catch. So let's mat that page too. Because I've got to slide this in, I'm going to use wet glue to put it down. But I think it'll help that to slide in easier. Just slide that in. And that'll just seal that little edge up. So I think it will slide in a much, much easier this way. Let's see. Yep, it doesn't catch anymore because now it's hidden. Good deal. So we've got all that done. There's the front. Look how cute this is. I love this little thing. This is super cute. Okay. I want some ribbon or something. Hang on a second. So this ribbon was sent to me by a subscriber, and I think this would look neat if I laid it in the middle here and then brought it around to the side and tied a bow. Because I love how this looks. I'm going to tie the bow kind of at the top. I think it'll look good in that little spine area. So that gives me some crinkly ribbon there. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is some red stickles. And I love the way this joy looks, and I'm going to run stickles on the words and let it dry. So it's real easy. I'm just going to run this up and down just in a stripe as if I were just writing inside of those letters. And then you'll be able to see it in pictures because I'm going to have to let it dry. I think this will really make the words stand out. So here it is. Let me bring it up close so you can see that. That's super cute. Let's do a final flip through. I don't know if this is totally dry, so I'm going to kind of hold my finger there. But here's how it goes. So we have our little snow globe and then a little pocket here. Then as we flip, we have another pocket and then photo corners. Another pocket with the two little tags. Another actual pocket and two photo corners. Nothing there, just open for pictures. And then we have a little piece here. So this thing is super cool the way it works. I think it's super neat anyway. And then you just push it back to close it. And doing that cover on the back really makes it a lot easier because now it doesn't catch back there in the back. So there you go. That is the Teresa Collins flip book using the graphic 45 paper. And all of the supplies I used today were from Tupelo Designs LLC. And I want to thank them for sending me these supplies and letting me design for them because this was awesome. I love this. And I wouldn't have picked this out. They picked this out for me. And I'm so glad they did because this is super cute. Alright guys, I'll put a link below to their store. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. Bye-bye.